Hello everyone, this is Jessel Caras and for this video, I'll be sharing to you paano gumawa ng trial balance for the income statement and the balance sheet. By the way, I'm using my laptop right now because I will be presenting a discussion that involves having an MS Excel. So sa Excel natin siya discuss kasi kung sa tablet ko parang sobrang liit. Okay? Mahirapan tayo in presenting it well. So without further ado, let us immediately go into the discussion. Okay, so this is still a continuation of our discussion last time. So I think we have ended with closing entries tsaka hindi closing entries, adjusting entries with the adjustment trial balance and the adjusted trial balance. So as a review lang, since it's better presented in an MS Excel, so the adjustments came from our adjusting entries. So galing yan dyan. So ito yung mga data natin last time sa adjusting entries. And then itong mga entries na ito were transferred into the adjusting trial balance sa adjustments. And then after having the adjusting trial balance, ita-transfer natin siya dito sa adjusted trial balance. So, ang gagawin lang natin is to get the amounts or the figures from the unadjusted plus minus the adjustment, then copy it. Whatever the answer is, lagay natin siya dito sa adjusted. So, kunwari, cash. So, in the unadjusted, debit siya, walang adjustment. So, lagay lang din natin sa debit. For the accounts receivable, 1,000, debit, no adjustment. So, copy lang. For the prepaid rent, meron siyang debit here. And then sa adjustment, credit. So, ang mangyayari is, ma-offset siya. So, magiging 1,2 minus 1,2. So, magiging 0. And then office supplies, 500, debit. Mayroong adjustment na 300. So, ang matitira is 200. So, yung difference, ilalagay natin sa debit kasi mas malaki yung debit ng unadjusted. So on and so forth lang and make sure na balance yung ending balance natin sa baba. Okay, now, ang i-discuss natin ngayon is the income statement, trial balance, saka the balance sheet. Actually, it's just straightforward. Ang kailangan lang nating tignan is the adjusted trial balance. So, we will just be transferring income statement accounts into the income statement trial balance and then the balance sheet. So, ano ba yung mga income statement account? Basically, ano lang siya, basically the revenue and then the expenses. Yan lang yung ita-transfer natin in the income statement. And then for the balance sheet naman, ang ita-transfer natin will be the assets, liabilities, equity, tsaka drawings. Yan yung ililipat natin. So again take note, screenshot nyo na lang yan or picturean nyo. Expenses and then revenue for the income statement trial balance. For the balance sheet naman, assets, liabilities, equity, tsaka drawings. Okay? So let's start with cash. Cash is an asset. So lalagay natin siya sa balance sheet. So kung debit siya in the adjusted trial balance, debit lang din siya dito sa balance sheet. Accounts receivable, prepaid rent, zero na yan. So don't bother. We have the office supplies, equipment. Okay, and then accounts payable. Accounts payable is a liability. So balance sheet pa rin. The owner's capital, drawings. Okay. Take note, service revenue is a revenue account. Therefore, ilalagay natin siya sa income statement. For salaries, expense po yan. Therefore, sa income statement together with the utilities expense. Okay, doubtful accounts, expense account, so income statement, allowance for doubtful accounts. So allowance for doubtful accounts is a balance sheet item. Okay? Lagay natin yan siya dito sa balance sheet. So credit siya dito, therefore credit pa rin siya sa balance sheet. Supplies expense, that's an expense. Depreciation expense. Accumulated depreciation, much like the allowance for doubtful accounts, sa balance sheet yan. By the way, these are what we call contra asset account. Contra asset accounts. Contra asset sila because it will reduce the carrying amount of the asset kung saan sila related. For example, si allowance for doubtful accounts, contra assets siya ng accounts receivable. Accounts receivable natin is 1,000. Tapos merong allowance for doubtful accounts na 200. Therefore, the carrying amount ng accounts receivable natin is 800. Pero overview lang yan. Di yan yung magiging discussion natin. And lastly, for the rent expense. Okay? So, I guess na-transfer na natin lahat. And then, get the total ng income statement, trial balance, tsaka balance sheet. 2,455. Okay. If you notice, hindi po balance yung dalawang yan, which is to be expected. Magiging balance lang yan if our expenses and revenue will be the same. But in this case, yung revenue natin is 5,500 and then the total of our expenses is 2,413. So meron tayong profit in that case. The profit is 3,086.11. So again, hindi po balance yan. The same with the balance sheet, hindi po magiging balance yan. However, yung balancing figure nila should be the same. So in this case, sa income statement, the balancing figure, which happened to be the net profit, is 3,086.11. And then at the same time, for the balance sheet, 3,086.11 din. So kung magkaiba po yan, then there's something wrong with our trial balance. So after getting the difference, so we will arrive at a balance figure. For the income statement, 5,500. And for the balance sheet rather, 22,550. Okay? So let's just end this video here and next time, gagawa na tayo ng mga financial statements. Tatlong financial statements yung gagawin natin. Income statement of changes in equity, tsaka balance sheet. Then afterwards, we'll proceed with the closing entries, closing trial balance, and then the post-closing trial balance. And then I guess we're done after that. So that's it, Pansit. Thank you so much and mayong gabi sa tanan.